Burnet County, Texas, in the heart of the Hill Country, is home to over 50,000 Texans and has earned a reputation for hardy, industrious citizens and dramatic history. Human hunters and gatherers called the area home since at least 4,500 BC, with Tonkawas and Lipan Apaches moving into the area in the late 1700s, pushed there by marauding Comanches. Texas Ranger Henry McCullough established a ranger camp on Hamilton Creek in 1847, which proved a catalyst for settlement. Georgian Samuel E. Highland scouted the country early the next year and bought up 1,280 acres, becoming the first permanent resident in the region. The United States Army established Fort Croghan in 1849, attracting additional settlers. One of those settlers was Noah Smithwick, hero of the Texas Revolution, who served as a gunsmith at the post before buying the property of a failed Mormon colony 10 miles to the south. Texas created Burnet County in 1852, and the town Burnet, formerly Hamilton, became the county seat. The Civil War brought murder to the region. Burnet was one of the counties that voted against secession, wishing to remain in the Union. Local Unionists now found themselves terrorized by Confederate home guards, and many left the area, including Noah Smithwick. Vigilantes murdered others using the appropriately named Dead Man's Hole, a limestone sinkhole south of Marble Falls, as a dump for their corpses. Though the majority of citizens were Unionist, one famous Confederate general did come from Burnet County. Adam Rankin Johnson, a surveyor from Kentucky, lived in the county for 8 years, but returned east when the war started. A gifted cavalry and partisan leader, he served with both Nathan Bedford Forrest and John Hunt Morgan. He earned the nickname Stovepipe Johnson from an incident in his July 1862 raid on Newburgh, Indiana, using a stovepipe mounted on wagon gear to bluff the enemy into thinking he had artillery. Blinded by gunfire later in the war, Adam Rankin Johnson returned to Texas and founded Marble Falls in 1887. Another notable early resident of Burnet County was Mayor Bertie Hardwood, the first female mayor, not only of Marble Falls, but the first in Texas history. She was also the first female mayor in the nation to be elected by an all-male electorate. It would be another 3 years before the 19th Amendment granted U.S. women the right to vote, which makes her election even more remarkable. When the Texas state capitol burned down in the late 1800s, it was rebuilt from granite quarried from Granite Mountain, a huge chunk of rock that sits on the edge of Marble Falls. So when you visit the state capitol today, you are looking at one of Burnet County's greatest contributions to Texas history. In the 1930s, the Lower Colorado River Authority, better known as the LCRA, dammed up the Colorado River at strategic points throughout Burnet County, creating what came to be known as the Highland Lakes, utterly transforming the economy of the area. Lakes Buchanan, Inks, LBJ, Marble Falls, and Travis are all connected to Burnet County, and much of the area's current economy is built around these lakes, with the tourism they bring and with the LCRA continuing to be a major employer in the area. The Highland Lakes and the close proximity to Austin continue to make Burnet County one of the fastest growing areas in the nation. Want more Texas history? Like this video and subscribe. The Texas Center at Schreiner University.